Girls Chronicles Fam Squad, welcome back to another vlog. Welcome to my old Girls Chronicles Fam Squad, and welcome to my new Girls Chronicles Fam Squad. And if it's your first time joining us on this platform, you can become more acquainted with us by watching previous vlogs. Now remember to like, share, subscribe, comment, and tell a friend to tell a friend. Now today I am outside doing this video, and why I'm outside is that I want to talk about the cold front that Jamaica faced last weekend coming into Tuesday, and then the cold front they are going to be facing today going into this weekend. Today presently in my city we are at -6, feeling like -10, so it's like one of the warmer days. As you can see, we have a little bit of snow falling, not much, but you know, it's one of the warmer days for us here. Yes, I know that Jamaica has never experienced the type of cold fronts it's experiencing now. I attended school in Mandeville. I attended university in Mandeville, so I know what the cold is like in Mandeville. But I stopped by to talk about the fact that since Melissa, we still have so many homeless individuals in Jamaica, and with the kind of cold front Jamaica is experiencing now, where people don't have homes, some are still in tents or under tarpaulins, you know, it's really very important that we get our individuals or citizens back home into shelters where they can be warm, where they are protected and cared for, you know, or assist as best as possible with warm clothing and food. It's sad. I've been watching like a couple of the other YouTubers or social media personalities who have put out information how the cold front is affecting citizens in Jamaica. Here in Canada, we do have individuals who die from freezing on a yearly basis, approximately 125, sometimes more per year. And it's not because that there are no shelters provided. There are warming centers as well as shelters here provided, but you know, some individuals do not feel comfortable going into the shelters, even if it's for their own safety. I'm imploring that Jamaicans look out for our neighbors. You know, I had a discussion with my mom and said, I wish we could send home like a lot of coats and stuff like that, because we've never known that something like this could hit our country. I've seen some of the videos, it's, you know, people taking it for a joke, but when you have severe cold temperatures like I saw in Jamaica, where our homes are not equipped for that kind of weather, neither are our wardrobes equipped for that kind of weather, we have to start thinking, how do we build going forward? You know, the government will have to think of like changing the building code, with people putting maybe like insulation in their homes for the new buildings going up, because you never know what can happen in the future. And with climate change being so drastic now, we have to be thinking on the tip of our toes. Yes. And so that is why I am saying that, guess what? Whatever you can do to assist people, if you have sweaters, blankets that you're not using, comforters that you're not using, give to a neighbor who doesn't have, you know. If you have a sweater or a jacket that your child has grown out or that no longer fits you, give to someone who does not have. I'm just trying my best to spread this out here, out there, because we need to be our brothers and our sisters' keeper. And yes, we still have a lot of snow on the ground here, but guess what? After 6 going 7 years, you get used to it at an extent that this time of the year is the time that you try your best to stay warm. You try your best to stay inside if it's not necessary for you to be outside. But I came outside, I say, I want you guys to see that, guess what? We identify with you. We feel what you're going through. We've been feeling it for years, but guess what? You're just experiencing a little bit of what we go through here in the US, Canada, and the UK and other countries that have drastic cold and snowy weather, But I'm grateful that there was no snow in Jamaica. I don't know, that's a whole different level. You guys would not be able to manage, because not even the cars would have the type of tires to drive on the road if it had snowed in Jamaica. The other day when we had the snowstorm here, there were so many accidents, and what the news was saying, that some individuals did not change to put on their winter tires, and that is something you do from you entering into fall. You change your tires because you don't know when snow might decide to fall. You understand? So yeah, some people did not change their tires. So yeah, that was one of the reasons, along with the fact that it was so much snow, so slippery. My husband said normally it takes him 15 minutes to drive to work. When the snow fell the other day, when we had the snowstorm, it was like an hour or more that it took him to drive to work. So I know, a lot of individuals felt that. So I'm happy that Jamaica, or the Caribbean on a whole, has not experienced the snow. But I'm just asking that everybody stays warm, protect your health, protect yourself, and look out for your neighbor. All right? Love you guys much, and have a wonderful rest of the day. Remember to like, share, subscribe, comment, and tell a friend to tell a friend. And I will see you all on the next vlog. Bye-bye.